Hello, everyone, and welcome to my podcast. It's called Maggie is Fine, and I'm your host, Maggie Fine. And today I'm just going to be talking about what's been on my mind lately. This is just kind of like a yap session podcast, but today I'm going to be talking about how love is blind. Not the TV show, but like the whole concept of that phrase. So sometimes when you're in a relationship, you kind of like idolize a person and you romanticize a lot of things about them. And then when it's over, you look back and you reflect on it and you realize, wow, that was a lot. And not entirely in a good way. So let's see. When I recently broke up, so this is kind of like fresh to be doing this, but when I broke up recently, I didn't want to because, it's been like a year and a half of being together, and that's in the grand scheme of things, that's kind of a long time because not a lot of relationships last that long, really. And so when you spend that much time with someone, you like kind of like become like a real couple, like you become a pair. So when you split, it's hard to separate yourself because it's that there's this, I told someone like this, there's this story about when it's like Greek mythology, when humans were made. Humans used to have 2 heads and then 4 arms and 4 legs and 2 hearts. And Zeus was fearful that the humans would become too powerful. So he split them in half, and that's where the concept of soulmates comes from. And I thought that was interesting because I think that's kind of like and the concept of soulmates is that those 2 people who were split, like they spend their whole lives looking for each other. And it's like when you find your soulmate, your so-called soulmate, and you come together, it's like you feel like inseparable, and it feels like a part of you that was missing has been filled. And then when you lose that person, even if they weren't your soulmate, when you lose them, it's still like a part of you is missing in a way. But it's the thing is, like, I also saw this video. It's like even though like they filled a part of your heart, it's still your heart, so you can still fill it back up, if you know what I mean. But anyway, the whole concept of love is blind is like you really just like idolize and romanticize the person despite their flaws, and then when it's over, it just hits you. Like you go through those stages of grief, and it's like depression, bargaining, anger, denial, and acceptance, all that. I don't know the order, but it's like I've just been going through those phases, and it's just been a lot. Yeah, so this is my first podcast, so it's not going to be very good. But that's kind of all I have to say for now. So thank you for tuning in, and I might make another episode sometime soon. Okay, that's all for today, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.